This is a 2015 Dodge Ram. It has a brake noise. And that's a problem. Yeah, I can't tell if that's rust that separated that or what went wrong here, because the pads aren't really worn out either. Let's see what the inside looks like. Two little 10mm for the caliper slide pins. Alright, so that back pad wore through. Let's say it cut the disc right off the hub part. Kind of interesting. So the carrier is a big 20mm here. Hopefully there's a parking brake drum built into these things. Hopefully those shoes aren't expanded out real far. I'm gonna have a hard time pulling it out. We'll see in a second. This side's the culprit here. Cut right through this back edge and it broke off. These are held on by a little spring clip. Moving pretty easy. Usually I just grab these with a pair of like side cutters. I'm doing this repair in a driveway for my brother.
Yeah, it's too small.
So I don't have all my tools with me. Normally I just grab that with normally I just grab this with like a pair of side cutters and just cut them right off. Pry them off with it. Okay, not terrible. Alright, pro tip. Shouldn't do this, but when you don't have all the tools you anticipate needing, You can carefully squeeze these cups back in. Just go nice and slow. Make sure you don't pinch any of the rubber boot. And you make sure the cup isn't tipping one direction or cocking like to one side real hard. Nice. Alright. See, that slipped on really easy. That tells me this parking brake isn't going to do much for him. So we're going to try to adjust this parking brake while we have this open. So if you look right here, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little star wheel. That you can turn. If you turn one direction, it'll loosen it. And bring them together, turn it the other direction, it'll tighten it up. And in the back cover here, there's a little window that you could fit a screwdriver through the back of the dust cover and get that little star wheel. So I'm going to make it so it's kind of tight to get it on in the first place. I'll slip the rotor on and I'll go back there and I'll just crank it a couple more turns and see how that fits. Through this hole in the back. So that's 125 foot-pounds. It's kind of high. It's just silicone brake caliper grease. I like to smear this stuff wherever the brake pads are going to slide. Alright, and we're careful not to get it all over the brake rotor. I ended up hitting these a little bit with the with a cutoff disc with a grinder just to make them float a little bit easier, because I like pads to be kind of free in the carrier but not loose that they're making noise. Alright, so I noticed the this shim was actually slid over a little bit. You see if I tap this way a little bit. See how that moves? it was slid over a little bit and it wouldn't let the brake pads fit in the back there. So when you put these shims on, make sure they're biased towards this direction. Okay. So that we'll do the other side. The other side's not nearly as exciting as this side is, so no need to record that one, but that's a disc that went bad. Change your parts when they make noise. Alright, hopefully you found this video interesting. Quick like, subscribe to the channel. I'm doing random stuff all the time. Thanks for watching.